All right, so what's going on, everyone? Yeah, it was another rough one. Definitely another rough one. So, really quick, a look at the big picture. Um, we're still hanging out around this 200 moving average on the daily. Um, yeah, and let me get my mouse. All right, here we go. So you can see we traded right down before, or this is during lunch actually. Nice little move that I missed. We traded right down into that support or into that moving average and bounced off of it pretty strong. So you see, we have a lot of buyers here, right there. A lot of people trying to, a lot of buyers trying to push the market up. But we also got those, there's a battle going on. So that's the big picture. All right. So for me today, it was a rough one. Definitely a rough one. However, good. On the bright side, I did take away. I did make progress in my Top Step Trader account in the combine. I had 190, but then I took one more. But the price was it was way too volatile at the time. The 5 minute strategy, it was, well, none of the strategies I had were working out that well, too well. Like after the first maybe 30 minutes, even in the first, today it was all over the place. You see right here, we kind of traded in a range here. Um, so for in this account, I tried to be patient here. I saw the price was chopping around a lot, and I finally got got enough signals and everything, and I took a trade here. This one was actually frustrating too because right there where the high is, like maybe one tick, my my target was right there, maybe like one tick above from the high. So I didn't get filled and pull back, and I adjusted my stop, just in case I didn't get filled or chopped around and kept going. So, I ended up, I even caught slippage here. I was trying to get like uh, more than 10 points here. I think it was like maybe 42 ticks or something where I had the stop set, but it pulled back hard and it stopped me. I got stopped out with some slippage, so I only ended up getting $190 there. And then I didn't take any more trades. The price. I saw that the price action was, it was really volatile. There was saw wicks all over the place, as as you can see. Before, I guess, being a little frustrated and everything, I took one more here just in case. Because maybe it could bounce here. I put an order in right here just in case it popped up. It's just by the design of my strategy. But as you can see, in hindsight, it didn't work out, and I took a loss there. So I didn't take anything else, and then finally the market decided to go ahead and give a nice little, bearish ride, and makes kind of piss me off even more. But however, so that's the Top Step trading account. Just very very small progress. Um, but what happened in my live account and in my cash account is I took a pretty big loss today, and yeah, I don't even want to. Not even really gonna go over that because it's gonna make me upset. So if you wanna see the trades that I take in my live account, you can go over to my shared trader view profile. Just search MV3 trader, and I'll leave a link in the description box below to this page here, and you can see this is the last trade I took. I will cover this one. Matter of fact, let me show you from mine because it'll show it better. Get a large screen. So, No, this isn't the one. And that was this one. It was a pullback. It was this. These trades were based off the 1 minute. So the 1 minute is a more aggressive strategy. And yeah, the market just wasn't the best market today for that aggressive 1 minute strategy. So, but the one I want to show you, let's see. All right, so this is the one that I called it a day on. Actually, only took no, it was 3 losses. But I had my third loss here. Yeah, so I have to follow my 3 strikes rule. I don't trade after my third loss in a day. So of course, hindsight capital says that I got in at not the best place. You see, we were at this time we were trading in this kind of a range, and you can always look back and say, oh yeah, I should have did this, should have did that, but by this time I saw that the 1 minute strategy wasn't going to work out for me, so I kind of switched to the 5 minute strategy. And I've seen a lot of times where this kind of trade will work out. However, the probability on in terms of probability, when you have this kind of the price is trading in a range like this, um, to pop out and then going a direction strongly, it's a lower probability trade than say if I would have got in somewhere else below that, of course, or somewhere within that range. you know there's a million things that I could have adjusted and did, but you have to trade your strategy and stick to your strategy. So, and I don't really have a strategy for range bound days. They really don't happen that often, but and they don't happen. You know, you don't have back to back days like this that often for Nasdaq futures. But anyway, so in hindsight, yeah, I can see that maybe what I could have did was when the price is trading in a range like this, you can kind of let it break out of that range, sort of like here, and then play the retest. So if I was still able to trade at this time, if I hadn't reached my third stop rule, this one I could have taken, not here. Let that break out there, and then I could have played this retest. Maybe an entry. That's supposed to be an arrow, but okay. Maybe an entry somewhere in there, stop up here, and then. But anyway, I do a lot of studying this weekend, and see if there's any adjustments I can make without changing my strategy. Because the last thing I want to do is change the strategy. And actually, I'm thinking about um, maybe switching over to trading crude oil again. Um, so this is a calendar that I keep track of the potential of my strategy. This is based off the 5 minute strategy. So recently I kind of changed the time frame for crude oil, but most of these are based off the 5 minute strategy. And you can see that um, the reason, a lot of my struggles are me. When I went back today and I recapped, everything, and it's just me over managing trades, sometimes being too passive, not being aggressive enough. And that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and signed up for the Top Step Traders, because to kind of deal with that, the emotions or the fear or whatever that's kind of hindered me from getting the real potential of my strategy. You can see, like, there's a lot of I should be way more in the green than I am, actually. So, but for this week, the reason why I've been thinking about going to crude oil is you see, crude has been pretty strong this week, um, and it's seeing right now it's more for this week at least it's way more stable. It's much more stable than NQ. So yeah, I'll be reviewing a lot of things this week. Any adjustments that I may need to make, or what I what direction I want to take moving forward. So a rough week. I'm trying to relax and just enjoy some time away from trading and get my clear my mind and everything over the weekend, and come back fresh Monday, and you know hopefully I can have a better week next week. Everyone have a good weekend. Thanks for watching, and time to relax.